Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Linked In for September 1st, 2012. I am Link, bringing you your gaming interaction and community discussions. To submit a question, please read the description below. Okay, so we're not going to do 2 questions today because as you guys know, my upload schedule has been rather interesting the past week. It has been going 3 videos, day off, 3 videos, day off, 3 videos, day off. Today will be 3 videos. And you will be getting a Guild Wars achievement, and you will be getting a epic boss fight. The epic boss fight to me doesn't feel like it was really good content. It just kind of feels sloppy because I just had to quickly get up my recording softwares and get going and start recording. I really didn't have a basis of what I was going to be talking about. I managed to scrape some words together, but I feel like it was bad content, but maybe some people that are still undecided want to see it. So that's a thing. Okay, so we're going to do only 1 question today because I don't have the time to actually do more. Okay, well, technically 2 because this person just wants to know. Blue Milan asked me, do you like Minecraft? If not, list a few games you play. Well, I like Minecraft, but I don't like Minecraft. I hate survival. I like Tekkit. I like Redstone. I like messing with all the mechanics of Minecraft and finding what makes it go tick. That's essentially that. Now, when it comes to the actual survival of it, I'm good with friends, but I don't do that when I'm alone. I have to have someone on the server with me or something. Games I play League, I play Guild Wars 2 religiously, kind of, maybe. I still have to do my daily today. And some other games I play, Team Fortress, Guild Wars 1 I still pop back on. And occasionally I do play a little bit of Smite from here and there, since it's still closed beta. But I still don't like it. There's just some things that they have to tweak in it. Okay, so here's the real question. Is gaming taking an interesting or surprising direction? What do you think is the future of gaming? By Mindlord. Well, the future of gaming. Ooh. Well, it's kind of hard to really foresee something like this. What we're seeing right now is an influx in the gaming communities. We're seeing people that aren't looking for subscriptions, they're looking for more things they can do casually. So that's why things like Guild Wars 2 are going to flourish so well, because they don't have monthly subscription fees. So say you can only play video games on Friday and Saturday, and you work from Monday to Thursday, and you do Sunday for all your extra stuff that you have to do, because real life's real life. Well, why would you pay to only play a game about 8 days a month and pay $15 for that, when you could just pay $60 and keep the game and just play it when you need to? And that will, especially with an MMO like Guild Wars, you'll be able to soak up so much time in that. You'll just have an ungodly amount of time soaked into it, and it'll just feel like it was worth the money. And in my opinion, games like that are. I mean, Guild Wars Original. I beat the first campaign, and then school kicked in. And I was only able to play maybe 2 to 3 hours a day. This made the game so much longer than it had to be. It took me, to get through Cantha and Nightfall, it took me a good 6 months. Because I couldn't play 24/7. I could only play extras on Saturday and after school on Friday. And then once that happened, Nightfall came out, and that was during summer vacation, and I ripped through that in less than a month. Or not Nightfall, Eye of the North. I ripped through that in less than a month. Now, with all this in mind, what we see is a turn that is interesting. So, we can look at a game like Star Wars The Old Republic. Star Wars The Old Republic, essentially, they were pay-to-play subscription fee. And what happened? They flopped. So they went free-to-play. This was kind of a bad turn. They should have, in my opinion, took the Guild Wars route and made it so you still had to pay $60, and then you could just add microtransactions. So it's like, oh, you can only go in this dungeon 5 times today. And then you can go and buy like a ticket and be like, oh, you can go in here 10 times today. so you're able to keep rating and rating, or whatever they call it in that game. They could have taken that model, but they went free to play. This, I'm not sure how that's all going to play out. I haven't seen much in like the actual change of that. And yeah, now free-to-play games in general are popping up like no one's business. We have Blacklight Retribution, we have League of Legends, we have a crap ton of iOS device games. I mean, I literally go on my iOS and or my iPod, I look and I see like 800 free-to-play games that have just been added, like 5 pay-to-plays. And honestly, I like the pay-to-plays a lot better. There's one game called 10 Million that I'm addicted to. Every time I'm like sitting somewhere or doing anything that like I'm just waiting, I play that game. It takes so long. I'm only in level 4 out of 75, and I've put maybe 15 hours into that game. And it's not just me being bad at puzzles, because I'm decent at puzzles. It's just the game is so like, it's like even someone, like even a Korean StarCraft player would have issues going that fast. I mean, it's just, it's hard to explain. But we're seeing free-to-play games dominate the market, and we're seeing games like, games that are subscription-based slowly dying off. I mean, WoW, I might get some hate from people, but WoW is slowly dying. But they still have those hardcore fans that are still looking for what is essentially World of Warcraft. And they want that. Now remember, newer gamers, so gamers that are just now getting their first computer, just now doing something, they're consumers, but they're looking for 3 things. They're looking for shiny, they're looking for what their friends are playing, and they're looking for cheap. Because remember, they're little kids. So what fits all these qualities? Friends are playing, cheap, and shiny. We're looking at free-to-play games. Name one that's like that. League of Legends, Blacklight Retribution, Team Fortress 2, Dota 2. All these games fit those qualities. And that's why they're succeeding so much. Now, on the topic of gameplay, what gameplay are we going to be seeing soon? I've been seeing, in my opinion, a lot more sandbox games and a lot more pixel-oriented games where they're not really have a high graphical fidelity. They more so have a gameplay put into them. So the average person's going to be like, wow, this is fun, and they're just going to keep playing it. And this is one thing I see is interesting. Then we also have the ungodly challenging short games like Super Meat Boy. I've seen a couple clones of Super Meat Boy pop up, where, well, not really clones, but they have the same kind of gameplay aspect. Unforgiving, hard, but a short gameplay, or short game. And these games have been flourishing quite well. Now, in the future, I see a couple games dominating the market, and there's not much that we can really do to stop it. League of Legends and Dota 2 are going to be fighting it out for a long time. And essentially, I'm thinking that League's going to win. Because one, League goes on YouTube and posts videos. These bring in matter of, actually, I think they got like every single video, they get an additional like 300,000 unique views. So that's 300,000 people that just watched a video for League of Legends. Just maybe even 15% of people go there. That's a lot of people. And Dota doesn't do this, so they're not going to bring in a lot of people. They also have tournaments and stuff, and they also have people streaming a lot. I mean, Dota does too, but you see more so League. So I think League's going to win the MOBA field. As for first-person shooters, no one can really compete with TF2, although Blacklight Retribution is holding in pretty well. Because most FPSs that are free-to-play, they die within about a month. Because someone gets the best weapon and they start face rolling and everything dies and it's like, yay, I win! Everyone leaves. That happened with Super Monday Night Combat, game I love to death. It's like people got to rank 40 and 50, they've got a crap ton of endorsements, they just like throw their keyboard out the window, and when it hits the ground, everything blows up and they win. That's, there's no buying power, but it's the queuing system. Anyway, as for strategy games, we're still going to see games like StarCraft keep that. Now, for MMOs, this is touchy territory, because I've gotten in this conversation with a couple of my friends, and one friend likes Terra, one friend likes WoW, and I like Guild Wars 2. We were all on one Skype call, and it got bad. So here's what I see. Terra is a very, very pretty Asian MMO. I think it's subscription based. I'm not quite sure. I should have done a little bit more research, but what it has for it is it's a large, very intensive game, and a lot of people are playing it. Mostly people over in Korea and Asia, but it has a nice player base. But these people are fairly new to it because it is a newer game, and we're not sure how they're going to stay out. So that might not take the test of time. I mean, look at Rift. That got a crap ton of people, and then everyone just got bored of it. And games that I hope are going to continue, because Guild Wars Original withstood the stand of withstood the whatever. I can't get the word. The test of time. There we go. It withstood the test of time because they kept updating it. They updated it almost every day. Well, not every day. Almost every week or every couple days to fix bugs, glitches, exploits, and make it better. Even though Guild Wars 2 was like in beta weekend 3. And you know what? People still play Guild Wars Original, and this is one of the reasons that it's doing so well. One, you only have to spend $60, $70 to get all the expansions and everything, and that right there is a lot of entertainment. But the reason it did so well is because you could just pop on that game, go do a dungeon in Eye of the North with your friends, pop right off. It's casual. And now that they took the turn into more of a strict MMO in Guild Wars 2, but with the same exact formula that keep a lot of people there, I see this to be very good and possibly not really mitigate the people that are going near it. Now, in between Guild Wars 2 and World of Warcraft, right now there's more people playing, surprisingly, Guild Wars, but not really, because on opening day, one server can hold 1 million people. Well, there were 5 servers already full, and then there were like 10 servers that were on high capacity. Well, there's a thing called overflow in that game. Overflow maxes out after the main server reaches over 500,000. So that's 500,000. So after 500,000, you get kicked out. I'm still in overflow, and this game is on day 6 if you pre-ordered, and I don't see this going down any. I mean, literally, they turn the auction house on, and it crashes in a matter of seconds because so many people are buying and putting items up. It's just ridiculous. Now, I see a lot of new, fresh blood coming into this game. I've seen a lot of people from WoW coming into this game and saying they're not going back. And I know this isn't going to be the WoW killer, but it's definitely showing what people are looking for. And hopefully if WoW wants to continue this, or even Blizzard will remake a new MMO with some new gameplay mechanics, I'm not sure. But I know pretty much only 3 things are for certain. 1, World of Warcraft won't die until someone puts a nuke in the server room. 2, pandas will not bring back anyone. And 3, Guild Wars 2 is shiny and new, and in about a month we'll see how many people are actually still going to be there. And after that, we can see who might come back as the big MMO winner at the end of that, and see who's taking that as the crown of MMOs. As for racing games, Blur's still amazing. Always got to put racing in there. Okay, so that was my LinkedIn. So, if you enjoyed the content provided, leave a like. You want to stay current, subscribe. And remember, to submit a question, read the description below. And I'll talk to you all later.